Welcome back. Well, we've got one final quest left to do, and it's here with Anton. Let's speak to Ricky first. It's been a while since we last made our way here to Trista. Here's hoping this trip turns out just as memorable as the last one. Oh, same again. I can't believe I was lucky enough to run into her a second time, and even talk to her. Me! Maybe this really is fate. But what if it's just another trap to break my already cracked heart into pieces yet again? I don't think I've ever seen anyone more in need of help. Is something wrong? I'd recognize that uniform anywhere. Would you? Wait, do you not recognize me? Come on, you've even helped me out before. I guess your face is kind of familiar. You're Anton, right? From the Burl. It's very nice to see you again. So you really do remember me. Phew. But if I'm running into you guys, this might really be destiny after all. Destiny? There's something really super incredibly important that I'd like your help with. Are you willing to hear me out? Might end up regretting this, but sure. I'll lend you a hand if I can. Thank you. Oh, what a lucky day. This year in Erebonia has led to almost nothing but trouble. But looks like it's about to pay off after all. Am I right or am I right, Ricky? I'll say. Even if you don't get to enjoy all of your dreams coming true, I get to enjoy seeing them crumble around you. It's a win-win. Jeez, and these guys supposed to be friends? Guess everyone's different. So, how exactly do you want us to help with this win-win situation? It started a few months back when we went to your big academy festival. And lo and behold, I ended up meeting the woman of my dreams. The thing is, now that I've met her, I need your help to get to know her. I think I see what you want us to do now. But why ask us? Not exactly a love expert, but don't you usually want to avoid random people when you're with the woman you love? Well, from what I've heard, you students with the red uniforms all live in that dormitory down the slope there, right? That's where this vision from the goddess used to work. Wait, that has to be... Sharon? Yes, that's the one. Ah, Sharon, what a beautiful name. Sounds like the hops of 1,000 angels. She stole my heart the moment I saw her standing in the kitchen that fateful day. She's beautiful, she's kind, she cooks like a master chef. She's got that stunning smile, she's absolutely perfect. Gulp. Continent full of women, and he had to fall for that one. But then the war broke out right after we met, and I couldn't even say a word to her with all that going on. And just when all hope seemed lost, I ran into her right here, and she greeted me like she remembered me and everything. She remembered me, some guy she hasn't seen or heard of for in months. We're clearly destined to be together forever. Let's maybe not jump to conclusions here. But okay, the gist of it is you want us to help you two get together, right? Now this does sound fun. This is a headache waiting to happen. Kinda like that, just without the instant results. You see, you really can't hurry love. After any successful romance is locked and rigid with a set number of steps that need to be taken in the exacting order. It's taken a long time and many failures to finally see that. A long, long time. Sounds really sad when you put it like that. Anyway, it's amazing luck to see her after all this time, and I might never get the opportunity again. So at the very least, I want to try and get her contact info before I lose this chance forever. So please, would you be willing to help? I don't expect you to do anything more than get her info, I swear. If we agree to help, we probably won't have a chance to get back into the old schoolhouse until we're done. Help out. See you, sucker. Okay, fine. I'll get you her contact details then, that's it. Really? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, goddess, thank you for shining your joyous light down on me at last. Yeah, so how exactly do you want us to go about this? It's really not hard to get her contact info, all we have to do is ask. No, that wouldn't work at all. Did you hear me when I said the steps to love need to be followed in order? I need you to set up another accidental encounter for the two of us so I can ask her myself. Whole thing's gotta feel natural, like fate brought us together several times, and wants us to stay together. If you say so. Don't worry about it. I've got the whole thing all planned out already. But before we get started, I'm going to need to get a present for her. I want to get her something that really says, thanks for picking up my handkerchief when I dropped it that one time. Don't mind helping me choose something she'd like? I mean, if anyone knows her, it's all of you, right? You should know. Can't argue with that. Might as well start with combing the shops around here and seeing what we can find. Finding a good gift for her isn't going to be an easy task, though. I'm sure we'll be able to find something perfect if we all work together. He's right. Let's see what we can do. How about we hurry up and get this done with? The old schoolhouse isn't going to take care of itself. Thank you so much. Let's get started, shall we? Anton is now accompanying you. To Sharon, with love. You really can't be bored when you got Anton to entertain you. Well, I'll be looking around town. Knock yourself out, Anton. Thanks, Ricky. These guys have one weird friendship. That's one way of putting it. It's like, can we get any interactions with Anton? That seems to be the exact same as what we had previously. We do not speak to her, apparently. Do not speak to her. To here? To her. So we got a chance now. We need to talk to certain people. So let's go, actually, to the academy, the auditorium, and speak to Becky. You have moved. There are so many rare and unique curios here that I'm not even sure where to start looking. Have to see if there's anything that meets my high standards of beauty. I have 500,000 minutes to spend on my father's money, of course. Oh no. This is a flea market, is it? Which the concept has its roots in something like Celtic's Grand Market. We nobles should take it upon ourselves to enjoy the culture of the common folk, so this is certainly an appropriate place. More than anything, though, I'm relieved at how incredibly affordable everything is. Yeah, you would be. Alright, mate. Looking for a good present? How about this spoon? Then, nice and pretty, isn't it? And small, to boot. Oh, it's really pretty. Getting a sort of comforting warmth when I hold it, too. It's quite a strange stone. Are you sure it's not a jewel or something? Can I say for certain, really? I actually got it for Heinz, a merchant from Heimdall. Said he doesn't even know how he got it in the first place. He ended up leaving it there because he figured he wouldn't be able to sell it. So you say, and yet here you are, trying to sell it. It does seem rather nice for a stone, but trying to pass off a stone as a present just doesn't feel right. Though I can see his point, to be honest. I recommend holding off. Yeah, you're right. We shouldn't rush into this too quickly. We might be able to find something even better. Let's keep looking. Okay, so let's now go to Mikt, the pawn shop. So let me get this straight. You're here to buy a present for that maid who used to work at your dorm. And for a girl like that, I found this thing in storage the other day that might just work. Storage? Okay, what is it? It's an antique bracelet. It's made of wood, and it's pretty neat. Nice color and texture and all. It's got some gift potential, maybe. If you replace the jewel that fell off of it, it'd be great. Looks sort of plain without it, but still a nice kind of plain. I don't think a bracelet with no jewel is going to set her heart racing. You want to get her something she'll love. I'm not just looking to buy any old thing. Let's not write this off so quickly. The real problem is with the bracelet is that it's missing a jewel. If we bought that stone from the flea market and put them together, it might actually work. Brace for the bracelet. Anton, I think I've got an idea. What do you think about using the stone from the market as a replacement for the bracelet's missing stone? It should fit. Now that you mention it, yeah. That should fit perfectly. On their own, neither one is a great present, but together, I think they'd turn into something worthy of Sharon. We'll take it, my good sir. Mind wrapping it up for us? Seriously? Will do. Anton's purchase made, everyone hurried back to Becky's stall at the market and bought the, fortunately still unsold, stone. They then put the stone into the part of the bracelet where the jewel would have been otherwise. It fits, looks great too. Really does. Like they were made to be together. It's got a real handmade feel to it, and I don't know why, but the stone seems kinda... warm? Thanks so much for the idea. You're a genius. What a great present. She's going to love it. I know she will. With Sharon's present decided, they regrouped back in the park. Anton explained his plan to bump into Sharon by complete happenstance and give her his carefully chosen gift. Once they were all clear on the particulars, they began part 2 of the operation, getting Sharon to the park. Is that you, Sharon? It's me, Elisa. Lady Elisa, how lovely to hear from you. May I help you in some way? Actually, there is something we'd like your help with. You're still in the old schoolhouse, right? Would you be able to come to the park in Trista? We'll meet you there. But of course, I would come to meet you no matter where you were in Zemuria, and be there in 3 minutes or less for that matter. Alright, we'll see you there. It might take us longer than 3 minutes to get there. So don't stand around waiting and being creepy if you don't see us. You can go past the time somewhere else. Very well. I shall see you shortly then. Phew, that takes care of one big part of the plan. You shouldn't be long now. Think you ready for this, Anton? Am I ever? My plan is foolproof. Sharon's got to cross that bridge to get into the park. So I wait for the perfect moment, walk around the corner by the florists and start crossing it myself. That's how we end up bumping into each other. I'll say hello, then casually invite her to join me for a cup of tea. While we sit and talk and have a great time, I'll give her my present. Before we split up, I'll ask her for her contact details. See? The plan's flawless. Not a single thing could go wrong. Thanks to you guys, I've even got the perfect present for her too. I do feel a little bad for tricking her like this. Blind date probably isn't the worst surprise she's ever received. I'm sure she'll let us off for this one. Now all that remains is to see how well this plan of his works. Don't you worry about me, I can handle this just fine. It's been a long, hard journey to get to this point, but my painful failures have only helped me prepare for this. I know, friend, look at me now. I won't let your rejections of me be completely in vain. But the Fran one was a misunderstanding, you idiot. We're clearly dealing with a true veteran here. Well, no matter how things go, we will hold back and watch from afar. So, good luck. Thanks, guys. I'll give it my best shot. Several minutes later, a lone figure appeared on the bridge. There she is, Anton. Go, go, go! Team fall back. Enemy spotted. Right, let's do this. Step 1. Chance encounter. Oops, sorry. Almost ran into you, didn't I? Oh dear, my apologies. I should have been paying more attention to where I was going. Oh, not at all. I should have looked to see if there was anyone on the bridge before stepping out. Hold on. I recognize you. Ah, yes, you're the one I encountered in front of the station earlier. We're certainly running into each other a lot today, aren't we? That should be suspicious right there, I mean, come on. Yeah, you're right. Boy, coincidences sure are funny things, huh? I mean, what are the odds that would happen? It's wild. Come to think of it, I never introduced myself, did I? I'm Anton, a traveller from the Burl. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Master Anton. My name is Sharon Kruger. I'm the caretaker of Class 7 Dormitory. While I won't be interested much longer, I do hope we might meet each other again during my remaining time here. The pleasure's all mine. Still, now that we've run into each other again, would you maybe like to get a cup of tea and talk for a while? With me specifically? While I'm flattered by your offer, I'm meeting some people who are very dear to me. I simply couldn't make them wait. You must be able to spare a little time, surely. I mean, you're only a little ways from the park where you're meeting them. If we sit at the seats outside the cafe, you'd have a clear view, too. There's no way you could miss them. And I'll treat you. I really want to do something to thank you for giving me back my handkerchief that time, so please. I suppose you're right. Perhaps we could pass the time together until they arrive. Though I am rather curious as to how you knew I'll be meeting them in the park. Just a lucky guess, really. You were walking in that general direction and it's a popular meeting spot, so... Anyway, shall we get going? Well, he managed to invite her to the cafe, at least. Phew, there's one big hurdle cleared. Poor Anton seems so on edge. He's planning on sitting and drinking tea with her in that state. Can he really pull this off? Can't blame you for being worried. All we can do is keep an eye on him and see how things play out. Oh, looks like they've just ordered. Boom, step 2 completed. That's a perfectly natural cafe invite. Now comes the hard part, but I know I can do this. Master Anton, is something wrong? You look so serious all of a sudden. Oh, me? No, it's nothing. But I've been meaning to ask. When we ran into each other the first time today, it seemed like you recognized me. Did you, or am I mistaken in that? I certainly did. As I recall, we met at the Academy Festival last year, did we not? I remember you dropping your handkerchief and returning it to you. You really did remember me. Oh, I'm not sure I could forget our encounter if I tried. It proved to be a very memorable one. I dare say few would degenerate into uncontrollable sobbing on their friend's shoulder upon having a handkerchief returned. God damn it, Anton. I suppose it's just as well I returned the handkerchief when I did, even if it did end up soaking wet as a result. I was so amazed that women as kind and beautiful as you existed that I couldn't help myself. And once I had reduced my handkerchief to a useless soggy mess, you were even gracious enough to offer me yours. I'll never forget the kindness you showed me that day. Not in a million years. Oh, you really needn't make such a big deal out of it. I could hardly stand by and watch you cry in public without a usable handkerchief, could I? Kind of embarrassing when you put it like that. It's really embarrassing when she puts it like that. Guess social awkwardness just comes naturally to him. Looks like Sharon has a pretty good impression of him, though. Surprisingly, yeah. I might be able to get her contact details after all. As Anton and Sharon sat and talked, Anton gradually began to relax and start talking naturally. After a while... Oh. Something's up. Oh, I'm all out of tea. As am I. Time really does fly when you're having fun, doesn't it? Still, I think I should probably be leaving now. Hold on. Couldn't you stay just a little longer? We could always order more tea if that's the problem. I'll pay for it and everything. I appreciate your offer. Considering that the people I was supposed to meet have yet to arrive, I'm starting to worry. Should they be in trouble, it's my duty to go find them and extricate them from it myself. I'm sure they're just fine, though. What should I do? I've still got 5 more steps to clear before I can ask for her contact info. Well, Master Anton, if you will excuse me, I very much enjoyed our time together. I shall take care of the payment myself, so by all means, please stay here and relax to your heart's content. Wait, there's something I need to give you first. It's a little thank you present for returning the handkerchief, and something for you to remember our meeting hereby. Anton gave Sharon the handmade bracelet. Oh my, this is a lovely little bracelet. Is this handmade? There's such a strange warmth to it too, and the design is so charming. Thank you, Anton. I will treasure this. I did it. She loves it. Okay, I've got the momentum here. All I've got to do is ride it. Time for the final step. Coolly, calmly, and casually ask for her contact details. Sharon, can I ask you a favor? What favor would that be, Master Anton? I love you. Please go out with me. What? What? Where'd that come from? What happened to just asking for her contact info? What happened to those steps he was so insistent on following? That fool, he just had to panic. Still, he said it now. He can't take it back. What's going to happen next? Oh, I'm starting to get shivers of excitement. What have I done? That's not what I was going to ask her at all. I've gone and ruined everything. After coming so far, too. My, Master Anton. Oh, idiots, I knew it. She doesn't know how to react. I knew this would happen. This is always what happens. I set out on a journey to change myself, but here I am, making the same mistakes I always do. I haven't changed one iota. At this rate, I never will. Doomed. Doomed to keep repeating the same failures over and over and over again. Time to drag my carcass back to Ricky again. Might as well just pack up and go on home. Please don't look so upset. I'm very happy to know how you feel about me. Come again? It must have taken a great deal of courage to confess something like that to me, and some devotion to prepare your chance, too. This isn't an experience I can claim to have ever had before. But perhaps this is one of the many forms that love can take. If it is a beautiful one. Unfortunately, there are already people to whom I have pledged my love and devotion. So, I am afraid I cannot return your feelings. With the courage you've shown today, I'm certain that you will one day find the happiness you deserve. Aww. Kiss. Oh my. Should we ever have the opportunity, I'd be delighted to share another cup of tea with you someday. Please pass on my regards to Class 7 too. It's like, what? I wonder how many seconds it took her to figure out we were involved. She's just the worst. Turned down again. It's kind of weird though. I'd normally be crushed right now, but this time I feel refreshed. All things considered, after a proclamation of love like that, I don't think things could have gone any better. You expressed your feelings, and received an honest, respectful response. What more could you hope for? Now these are the kinds of romantic trysts I want to have one day. Hey, he got a kiss. He should consider himself lucky. Celine, that's not really the point. You probably don't want to hear this from someone younger than you, but there are other fish in the sea. Sure things will work out for you in the end. Best of luck with your future romances. Love is one of life's greatest trials, after all. Finding love is as hard as finding oneself. Just don't lose sight of what makes you you, and things will turn out just fine. I'm sure of it. I really can't thank you guys enough for all you've done for me today. I do have this, though, which might be a start. Take it. You've earned it. 9 lives, pop it. Thanks. Oh man, my heart's still aflutter from the whole thing. But I'll never forget the feeling of that kiss. It'll inspire me to find my true love forever and ever. Right. Now I just need to decide where to go next. Sounds like you're all done here. Ricky, guess what? Something amazing happened to me. It seems. Would you grab something to eat? You could tell me all about it. And you know what? I'll treat you today. Really? Thanks. Perfect timing, too. Just blew the last of my money on a present and a bunch of tea. Well, see you guys. Take care. You too. Here's hoping we run into each other again someday. To Sharon with love completed. Right, where are those two now? Because I want to go speak to them. Oh, how lovely. Ooh. Ooh. There you are. Between you guys and Sharon, I really owe this town my thanks. I think I'm going to continue my journey to find myself after all. Where should we go next, though? Still a lot for us to see in Erebonia if we want to stay. Although heading back to LaBelle again and checking on things there might not be a bad idea either. I guess Anton really did grow a little bit on his journey. Even losing my memories didn't change me much, but I'm fine with that. I'll just keep tagging along with him, so just to see what sort of terrible things happen from here on out. Like Anton's poetry phase is over. It's kind of fun watching him wallow in pity like that, but he's entertaining to watch no matter what he does. Indeed. Right, so let's actually go back to the old schoolhouse, hand in stuff with Toa, and then we'll end this part in the next part, the Black Records. Yeah, of course, because Toa's in the group, she's not there. I can't put you in the group, that's why. Organize party. I want Toa swapped out so we can actually hand in. Oh, you made some headway? Tell me about it. There we go.
Wow, that must have been tough.
329, which I assume is what the trophy was for getting all the AP. Thank you so much for helping me in my work. Really big weight off my tiny shoulders. Indeed. Right, we want to organize the party and put you back in for Millium. And like I said, we'll end this part here. Next part, Black Records. Ta-da for now.